Oh, good. Birch is playing in the toilet. Very good. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hethwin and we are back to play some more of our short lifespan legacy, in which every generation is a different game pack or expansion pack in The Sims 4. Now we are on the first generation, which is the base game, and unfortunately our founder died unexpectedly after giving birth. There were some complications. She died. So now her husband Gavin is left raising their three children. Their twins, Basil and Blossom, and the baby who never got to know his mom, Birch. In our last episode, Birch aged up into an infant. And right off the bat in today's episode, Birch is going to be aging up into a toddler. So short lifespan, everything happens really quickly. This is little Birch in here. This is Gavin, their father. And then over here are Basil and Blossom, and I believe one of these two is going to be our second generation heir. And the second generation will be focusing on the very first game pack that came out for The Sims, Outdoor Retreat. So they're going to have the outdoor enthusiast aspiration. They are going to have to marry and or have children with someone that they meet in Granite Falls. They have to go camping at least once a week, and they have to either max out herbalism or complete the insect collection. So they've got their work cut out for them. For some reason, I was thinking they needed to have the loves the outdoors trait. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I do think it would be a good trait for them to have. They'll be aging up into teenagers on Saturday in game, and when that happens, we will be turning on the outdoor retreat pack and kind of focusing on to the one of them that's going to be the heir. So far, people are leaning towards Basil as the heir, and I think that I might be there with you on that one. So let's start into our gameplay a little bit. And like I said, the first thing is Birch is going to have a birthday. Now, I don't know if we have a cake. We actually have an uneaten cake. Oh my goodness, look at this. And it's got candles on it and everything. It is a miracle. Oh, he's really tired though. That's okay. Pick him up anyway. And let's have Gavin come over to the cake and help Birch blow out his candles. No, don't. No, you're helping him blow out candles. Not emptying the trash or anything like that. Go help him blow out candles. Do what I'm telling you to do, please. They are so bad. They just do not do the things that I tell them to do, like, at all. All right, come on, Gavin. All right, Gavin is bringing him over to the cake. He is going to blow out his candles and age up into a toddler. And he is the third child and the last one. We were going to have four because we were rolling a d4 to determine how many kids each generation was going to have, but Aster's untimely death has capped us at 3 kids. So Birch has aged up. He was a sensitive infant. We're going to randomize 3 times for his toddler trait. 1, 2, 3. He is a charmer. So these toddlers love to socialize. They earn communication skill faster and don't suffer stranger danger from strangers. And they can share the love with other Sims. And we are going to need to give him a makeover, as well as get the toddler stuff out so that he actually has a bed to sleep in. And we'll put the cake back in the fridge for, you know, potential future here. This is little Birch made over. He has an interesting shaped face, which is resulting in a very interesting blend of characteristics from Aster and Gavin. Now, he had aged up into an infant with glasses, and so we were keeping those for him. So he does have glasses. And then this is his everyday outfit, his formal wear, his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather, and his cold weather, which those we probably will never see because we don't have seasons installed. So it never gets cold and it never gets hot. Just always the same. And so now he is a toddler. He's also like immediately ready for bed. So I think we better get this put away and get out one of the toddler beds, and we'll put him in the toddler bed, and we'll also grab the toddler potty because we're gonna need that. These toys can all stay out because he will be playing with these toys. So these can stay out. And at some point, you know, we'll probably improve the house situation. Oh, he needs to go potty too. All right, maybe we can have Gavin potty train him to begin with and then put him to bed. Now, Basil still needs to reach level 10 of the motor skill, which he's actually going out here and playing on this right now. So Basil, who is right now kind of in the lead for our Gen 2 heir, is a rambunctious scamp. So he is more of an active kid. He likes to play on the monkey bars, do things like that. He is gloomy. That is his current trait. So I think kind of based on everything, he is the one that maybe would make the most sense to be the one that loves the outdoors and loves to go camping and do all of those things. Now, Blossom is his twin. She is a whiz kid, and she wants to get an A at school, craft 3 emotion potions, and reach level 10 of the mental skill. Actually, why don't we have her come and create an emotion potion right now? He did not go potty. Okay, Gavin, come get up and potty train this toddler. Because I know that you are tired and all of that, but like he needs potty training. He's sad because he's in kind of rough shape. They were not very good with him at daycare and kind of just didn't take care of him. So the poor kid, every time Gavin came home from work, it was like awful because this kid was like hungry and he was sad and he needed attention. So Gavin is doing his best, but it is a lot raising 3 kids totally by yourself and young kids too. Okay, Blossom needs to make 1 more emotion potion, so we'll let her make 1 more. And then these 2 should probably go to sleep. I don't know if they did their homework. Did they do their homework? They did do their homework. Very good. Oh, Gavin has the day off tomorrow, so that will be good. While the twins are at school, he can work on writing. So Gavin wants to be a best-selling author. He has already reached level 6 of the writing skill. He wants to publish 10 books and then write 5 excellent books. Aster was also a best-selling author, as well as in the writer career, which is how she met Gavin. He's currently level 5 of the writer career. He does need to write some books. And yeah, they have a very small house because Aster started with nothing. So their house is very small. At some point, we probably will upgrade things a little bit, but Basil will be taking over as heir and he will move into his own place. So one of the things that I like to do with my legacy challenges is have each generation live someplace new and different. And then that way it keeps it from being too stale with like, okay, they have this giant house with everything that they need. For me, it keeps it interesting to have them continue to struggle to like earn money. So that's why we do this. All right, Gavin, come read Birch to sleep. He is very angry. He needs sleep. You also need sleep, so you can get him read to sleep, and then you can sleep yourself. Everybody's happy that way. It is now Thursday morning in game. It looks like Blossom is doing some extra credit work before she goes to school. She does want to get an A. Basil is not quite as concerned with that. She's got 2 days to get there before she ages up to a teenager to complete her aspiration. And Basil is now level 7 in the motor skill. He is having some breakfast. He's feeling tense because he's feeling a little bit bitter towards Birch. He definitely struggled a bit with having another sibling. And I think a lot of it came from he was feeling bitter too because his mom died. And instead of his mom, he has this new little sibling who he feels like kind of overshadows him somewhat. So he's feeling tense about that. And he's also gloomy already, so he's prone to bits of sadness. And certainly losing his mom hasn't helped him with dealing with those feelings and processing all of that. Oh no, Gavin is uncomfortable from his geriatric muscles. Gavin's agility isn't quite what he used to be. So Gavin actually has arthritis. So he struggles a little bit with that and being kind of a part of his life and all of the things that he kind of has to cope with. So he's feeling that, but he's also feeling flirty because he's ready for some action. My Sims all seem to have a very high woohoo drive, and yeah, they seem to. Right, Basil and Blossom are taking their little selves off to school. So Gavin is going to be home with Birch, who probably is going to need to get up and have some breakfast pretty soon. But while Gavin has a few quiet moments, let's have him write a book. I guess he's flirty, so he can write some romance. Why not? There is a grilled cheese in the fridge that little Birch can eat when he gets up, or how is Gavin's needs? He's not really hungry, so I guess we'll let Birch eat the grilled cheese. Here's some breakfast. It's grilled cheese. He also needs some fun. And he'll need to go potty. Let's get him up. Let him come eat his grilled cheese. Musical volunteering. Blossom is sitting with her class in assembly when the music teacher asks for a volunteer. The teacher is looking right at her, but Blossom could see how excited the kid next to her is to go up on stage. Should Blossom take the chance or send the other kid? Blossom is a little bit more studious and she's a little bit more logically thinking. She's not as creative. So I think that she would send the other kid. I don't think she would want to put herself out there for this musical thing because she doesn't feel like she's very musical. So she's not going to take this chance. She's going to send the other kid. Blossom nudges her neighbor with an elbow and the kid makes his way to the stage. The poor kid is given cymbals and asked to improvise, which follows as a noisy, embarrassing mess that will stay with the boy for years. Yikes, so Blossom maybe dodged a bullet. All right, and Gavin has gotten his royalty report from his books that he has sold. And, oh good, Birch pooped his pants. He's playing with toys, though, so he may have pooped his pants, but now he's having some fun. All right, Gavin has finished writing his book. He needs a shower himself, so we'll let him take a shower. He can publish his book, and then I think we'll get Birch a bath. All right, I think we'll have Gavin do some more writing. Oh, good. Birch is playing in the toilet. Very good. And Gavin is like, don't play in the toilet. It's gross. Stay out of the toilet. We are getting the notification that it is almost the twins' birthday, which it will be in-game on Saturday. It's currently Thursday. We'll probably play up until a Saturday, and then we'll end the episode there so that I can turn on the outdoor retreat stuff pack. I do have linked below the LEPacy challenge, and those are the guidelines that I'm using for this challenge, as well as linked down below James Turner's guide for disabling packs in The Sims 4, which is how we are playing with just the base game, even though I have all of the packs. It's been kind of fun to go back and revisit just the base game. It's been a really long time, 10 years, since we've just had the base game. So for me, it's been that long. So it's been fun to kind of go back and revisit all of that with Gavin and, well, with Aster, who was my first ever Sim that I did a legacy challenge with in The Sims 4. So it was really tragic that she died. Oh no, the computer broke. Okay, Gavin, you probably should fix this because you can't repair. Oh no, that's right, he doesn't like handiness. So he's feeling tense because he can't stand this. But like, you need to fix your computer. And you have money, you could probably replace it, but also we probably should ban the house a little bit, especially with 2 teenagers about to be in the house. So he is feeling kind of miserable and not having any fun. Gavin is tough because there is nothing Gavin likes. He dislikes fishing, handiness, fitness, and video games. So it's a little tough for him. All right, Basil and Blossom are back home. They still have bees. I think we're gonna send Basil out to play on the monkey bars. And Blossom, let's have her, she'll do her homework and her extra credit work. And I think she will get an A when she goes to school on Friday and complete that part of her aspiration. Gavin needs to get his fun back up after, you know, going through the whole trauma of needing to fix things. Oh, he's now flirty. This is your child, though. Don't be flirty at your child. Again, from his woohoo drive. Oh, and to get a... And he's self-woohooing. I mean, that will do it. Get your fun up, Gavin, and then make dinner. Why don't you make some mac and cheese for dinner? Okay, he's happy now. And his fun has gone up. Good for him. Meanwhile, Basil is just happily out here playing on the monkey bars all by himself. He's fine being on his own. So is Blossom, for that matter. She's working hard on her homework. That's like the first thing she did. She walked in, she's getting her homework done. She might be a good heir if like the next pack really focused on like being logical and stuff like that, but it doesn't. It focuses on liking the outdoors, which I think is probably more Basil's vibe. All right, Basil has now reached level 8 of the motor skills. Very good for him. You know, I've never actually had a Sim drink the emotion potion, so let's have Blossom drink this and see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, it made her confident. Bubbling confidence from drinking the potion. That concoction was a real confidence booster. She's feeling focused. Okay, I guess that just made her confident. Confident enough to eat cake for dinner. There's fresh mac and cheese, but she goes for cake. I mean, okay. All right, I think we'll have Gavin come and potty train Birch, and then we will probably put Birch to sleep. He's getting tired. Oh, he should probably eat though before bed. All right, they can potty train, and Gavin will let him eat. And then I think after Birch goes to bed, we'll have Gavin try to finish up that book that he was writing. He is ready to go for work. Oh, and the sink is broken. Oh gosh, now Gavin's gonna be mad because he has to fix the sink. Oh, he's also mad because it's dirty in here. I'm guessing it's the potty needs to be cleaned. He is a neat sim, so he doesn't like it when things are a mess. Oh, he's really not going to like the overflowing trash can that's happening right here. That's gonna really make him upset. But meanwhile, he's busy potty training Birch. Basil has now reached level 9 of his motor skill, so he just needs to max that, which I think we will have no problem accomplishing. And assuming Blossom gets an A in school, we should have no problem with her maxing her mental skill, because she's almost at level 9 of that. All right, Gavin finished writing his next book, so I think we'll go ahead and sell that to the publisher. So he now needs to write 6 more books, and 3 of those need to be excellent. So he's moving along. It would be really nice to see him get promoted when he goes to work and get them some extra money, because he won't be working on the weekend at all. All right, we've made it to Friday. Gavin is making some breakfast for everybody. Birch is getting up to go use the potty. Blossom is passing her time waiting for breakfast playing chess, while Basil is in here playing the keyboard commander game to get his motor skill up. So they're all working on things that they need to work on, while Gavin makes them some breakfast. A little bit of breakfast together for everyone before the twins go off to school, and Gavin goes to work for the day. They are heading off to school. It would be great to see Blossom bring home an A. Gavin is heading off to work. We're going to send Birch to daycare. Let's hope that that goes okay for him. Ooh, not bad. It's 679 simoleons in royalties. Right, the kids are home, and Blossom did get herself an A, so she just needs to max that mental skill. So let's have her go play chess. Birch did not get an A, but he also didn't really do his homework. So there's that. But I think we want to have him doing some playing where he can hopefully get his motor skill up. Actually, maybe we'll let him play the keyboard game until Gavin gets home, and Gavin might want to write. Okay, Gavin came home. He did not, unfortunately, get promoted. And Birch is home and sad. Yeah, like, no needs. Nothing good happened to him. Put him down. Put him down. He's gotta go potty. Put him down. Why don't you join in playing this game with your daughter and get your fun up and spend some quality time with your child while Birch goes potty and he'll need to eat something. Everybody's probably going to need to eat. And Blossom has completed her aspiration. She has earned the mentally gifted trait, so she will build her mental skills faster. So yay for Blossom. And I think Basil will not be too far behind with his motor skill. And Basil has also completed his aspiration. He has earned the physically gifted trait, so he will earn physical skills faster. And let's let him get some dinner. And so both of the twins finished their childhood aspiration, which is going to be great for them. Since Gavin is feeling inspired, I think having him write another book is probably called for. Okay, Gavin has managed to write another excellent book, so I think we want to get that published and continue to get those royalties going up for him. He might not be getting promoted, but at least the royalties that he is earning from these books are earning him enough that they're able to kind of like sustain themselves and survive. The ghost of Aster has made an appearance and is doing some writing. She did want to be a best-selling author, so perhaps she has decided to try to reach her goals in the afterlife. Oh, she's gonna haunt the bookshelf. Oh, better that though than the computer and breaking the... Oh dear, Gavin is scared because of the ghost. He also has to pee. Why don't you go, I guess, take a panicked poop before you wet yourself? It's 1 in the morning. Why are you all awake? You need to go to sleep. Well, I guess there is a ghost. I guess the ghost of Aster is in the house, so that probably has the kids more awake than they should be. But why don't you all go to sleep? And Gavin can go to the bathroom. and maybe sleep. Oh, he could woohoo with Aster. Maybe we'll have him woohoo with Aster. She is here. Might as well, right? What a way to wrap up this episode. This is the way to wrap up the episode. Gavin and Aster woohooing. So Gavin is going to woohoo with the ghost of Aster. And with that, I think that's a good place to end our episode. The twins will be aging up into teenagers in game tomorrow, and we will be shifting into outdoor retreat and starting to put some focus on that. So this is as good a place as any to end this episode with Gavin woohooing with a ghost. Seems fitting. He's scared and terrified, but what a better way to overcome your fear. Again, let me know which way you're leaning between Basil and Blossom. I think it's probably going to be Basil that's going to be the one that we focus on. And I think I will give him the loves the outdoors trait as his teenage trait. And we'll just kind of keep going from there and see. I'm excited to see how they look as teenagers, because once they're teenagers, then you really kind of get the idea of how they're going to look like in their young adulthood, because there's not like a huge difference between teenagers and young adults. So I'm excited to see how they're going to turn out. I'm also very curious to see how Birch is going to turn out, because he had a very unique facial structure, and he will be aging up into a child not too long after the twins age up into teenagers. I think both of those things are going to happen in the next episode. So we'll have quite a few birthdays happening next time. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!